Good morning, Arlene.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, Arlene, can you tell me about yourself?
My name is Arlene Paces. I'm 23 years old. I have two kids. I am single mom.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you
Okay.
want to work as a maid?
I want to work to maid to have a good salary
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
because Malaysia is same race in the Philippines.
How are you qualified for this job?
I have more experience in my own house.
May I know what your educational level is?
High school graduate.
What was your recent working experience?
I have I have more experience for a sales lady.
Okay, so you were working as a sales lady before.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you worked abroad?
No, ma'am.
Do you have experience of taking care of babies?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose babies did you take care before?
My own child.
How about assisting elderly?
No, ma'am, but I'm willing to learn.
Do you have any other special skills?
No, ma'am, but
Okay,
I'm willing to learn.
all right. Are you willing to learn new skills more?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relative stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, Arlene, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino foods. All Filipino foods.
Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I have mentioned to you, like washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking, which do you like
Yes,
most?
ma'am. Cooking.
If ever you were selected to work in Malaysia, who will take care of your children?
My mother.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Okay, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Okay, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Okay, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you agree to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your attitude?
I am simple, understanding.
How can you assure to us, Arlene, that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I'll do anything, ma'am.
Okay, just make sure and assure to us, Arlene, that you will finish what you have signed for 2 years.
Yes, yes po, ma'am.
Can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
No, ma'am.
Again, can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of our agency?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergies, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
I am fit to work.
Are you in any medication right now?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of different races?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family members working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Arlene, we have finished our question section. Let's proceed for case study. I have a case
Okay.
study for you, Arlene, and I want you to respond truthfully. Upon arrival in Malaysia, within 6 months only, if ever one of your family members passed away, Arlene, what will you do?
I understand, but I need to work in my employer.
Okay, what help would you give to your family members who passed away?
I give my salary to help my family.
Okay, if in case your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them?
Good morning, ma'am, sir. I am willing to work and I'm willing to learn and I want to give my honesty to my employer. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, Arlene, can you tell us about yourself again?
Okay. Good morning. My name is Arlene Paces. I am 23 years old. I am single mom. I have two kids.
And why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I want to work in Malaysia because Malaysia is have a big salary.
Okay, thank you very much, Arlene. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Okay po. Thank you, ma'am.